I don't know how that got started. I must have hit a wrong button somewhere. Okay. It has been a very long time since I've been here. I do apologize for that. I don't know if anyone's coming in. And we'll see eventually. But for the time being, I'm rearranging some stuff on the other monitor so I can see what the heck is going on. Alright. Okay. Hold on. There was something I wanted to look up real quick on my phone. I saved. I don't know if it's on here. I'm wanting to get a pose. Let's change pose. Specific one. Thread. C pose. Let's try that. It's probably just the same thing. Nope. Nope. No, that's a regular one. Come on now. Really? Hand on the hip. Okay, let's try. Let's see. What was it? Oh, wait. Okay. That's what. Get off that. There we go. Alright, that's what I want. That's what I was looking for. That's what we're going for. And boy, am I probably really loud. Let me turn me down a little bit. Okay. Hopefully somebody hears. I don't know. We'll see. Time being. Some stuff. Sharing. Sharing is caring. I think that's all I can do right now. Okay. Alright. So, where were we? We have darkness. So I could go all the way over there. Okay. Is there anything... No, class specific would have been under that. Okay, so I need to go to... Get out of that. Okay, I need to go to Crystalium. Crystarium. I pronounced it right. The Fraggle Rock do I have over here? That's a very good question. Alright. Pendants. Gotta get hit twice. What's these? Excuse me. Sleep with the city in such uproar, but will you be retiring to your quarters? Sure. Very good. In light of the present situation, I have an illumination prepared for our room markets for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, sir. Oh, that's right. This is after I took out one of the big angels. And being who I am, I brought night back to this world. Its rotation. Hey, Lady T. No, I haven't beat anyone up yet. I just got on. Messing around with some stuff. The big thing here is this world was like all light until I defeated one of the bigger quote-unquote angels, and now I brought night back to the world.
So it's your lot's turn to be the warriors of darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out.
Always the silent warrior.
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Armarang. And I was there when you slew the Light Warden.
Light Warden, that's what it was.
Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. Are they your friends then? Through thick and thin? Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time? I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
Need internet to my house, just have a hotspot. Oh, that sucks.
So this is what the light was hiding. He's here. I must go to him.
Not sure who that is yet. Meanwhile, inside an Imperial Magic Tech facility in the Source. The Source is the world I came from. This is a whole nother world I'm on.
Intruders! Fan out and fight them!
These guys are the Garlean Empire.
Out of my way!
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy. When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders. Sir Estinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the Warrior of Light from the jaws of death. Your armor is most distinct.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause. I swear their receptionist was trained as a spy. Not
Well,
that
this is
anyone can
based on
escape that
Japan, so-
Baldassian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed. And what of their champion?
Away on other business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated. There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill. Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
Sir Estinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radians said at the parley. Thus, I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
I gotcha. I completely understand, Lady T. Yeah, do a quick backstory. Estinian comes from the Heaven's Ward expansion, which is 2 expansions ago from this one. This is the Shadowbringers. The guy you saw, he was the Warrior of Darkness in the same expansion. It was like the second, like the ending part of it. And he came from this world. They took out all the beings known as the Ascians, who want to restore everything to like a single race, single purpose. And get rid of all the primals that other beings can call up. When he did that, their world suddenly became engulfed in light. And then in this one here actually explained it really good. There was, I think it said 13 worlds, and then slowly each world became consumed by a certain element. This one that I'm on right now is being consumed by the element of light. I'm not sure what they're trying to consume the source, which is the world that my character is from, what they're trying to consume it with. I can only guess darkness. So. Okay. the affliction he was mentioning, there's a character in here. He was trying to reach out to my guy. He's the champion of light, Highlands champion, and instead he kept contacting other members of the groups with Scions and accidentally pulled their spirits into this world, which they manifested here. And there is a big time difference here. For instance, when everybody went knocked out, they were only out for like maybe a week. And then in reality, in this world, some of them have been there for years already. So, obviously, whatever amount of time I'm doing here is less than the time in the world that I'm from. Which is a concept I'm not too unfamiliar with. You watch enough Star Trek and stuff. Other sci-fi shows. Begging your pardon, sir, but do you perchance intend to head outside? Yeah. If so, I would strongly advise you not to stray too far from Crystarium. Word has it, Yulmore has dispatched its military to Lake. Given the timing, one can only assume they do not welcome the return of night. Even now, the Exarch is in the ocular, deliberating a response. It is actually, this storyline is actually really good. From what I understood of other people who played it, they really love this storyline. It's really good. I was trying to do a series with the other ones, but it just fell through. It was just too much for me to try and keep up on, so I just started with this one. I just did straight streaming. It's on. That's how it's recorded on my channel. I didn't like edit anything or whatnot. I don't even think I've shown my face yet. I probably will the next time I do it. I need to rearrange some stuff at home. Oh, the Exarch's the guy that brought everybody over. He was trying to reach for me. Can't remember his names. Got back to playing a while again too, and it's not what it was. It's still not that great. I know there are people who are excited about it. I'm not one.
You have come at a good time. As you may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands. Laxon Loft here in Lakeland. Yulmore has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
My lord, I am come with the Yulmoran emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would. Everyone, gather round.
There's a lot of head nodding in this.
I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty.
How you doing, Bruce?
Vanish. Enter.
This should be interesting. Don't ruin anything, Bruce. I just got back into this game.
Well, well. The commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmor's interest in this?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthri, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin Eater. Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky. If Yulmor considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution. Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Standoff.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace. But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthri. In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmor's mercy, promptly. One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
He knows they're there.
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
I fear he did. The General is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmor's army since before Vorthri's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
If Yulmor chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
It is noble of you to say, Master Alphino, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived. Yulmore has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
He may have reason to delay.
Okay, Lady T, you get some sleep. I'll catch you later. Thank you.
According to reports, the Yulmoran forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner. A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia. It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmore before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
Yeah, generations?
Ah, of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out Moren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He'll be able to enlighten you.
Oh, gosh.
Alphino, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right. Though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
War! That sucks. Mary. You're gonna be hearing my phone because I broke my button to shut the sound off. It pissed me off. I don't want to hear it. That's the problem when you DoorDash and things don't work right. Now for me to walk around these freaking things. Very tall. Oh, okay. Yeah, so after closing the tank, I need something on this Minfilia generation shit. I was curious to learn about the Ordinary Light. My pleasure to assist. After I finished off some few outstanding tasks, that is what I think. Perhaps you could fetch the equal. Illustrate a tale of the Oracle of Light Crystal. It's intended for the reader. Provides an excellent summary of the subject matter and the artwork is quite lovely design. I would not hesitate recommending to anyone with interest in learning about Minfilia. Dude, I haven't played in like 2 months. I don't even remember when was the last time I played this. I have to look on my channel. Hold on, let me go look. Let me see how that. Oh, you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the level below. Okay. Should I say, for a while there is a place for everything here. Not everything is always in its place. Despite my best efforts, in short, if the book is not where it should be, it will almost certainly be somewhere it shouldn't. So, good luck. Alright, So I was. I'll play this. I'm sure play this stuff quickly. January 3rd. That was the last time I streamed. That's how long it's been for me. I beat Endwalker, my main character. Dude, I'm behind on everything. But like I said, I just got back to WoW. And disappointed in that patch. With it, a weird way to search for it. Have a charm? Finally come to us and why don't blur that easy? Ah, Moran. I don't know. Okay. No, I didn't find a book, but here's this thing. Eh, there you are. Cutscene. Yeah, okay. Without further ado then. It began 100 years ago when the flood of light threatened to swallow Norvrend. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance, a maiden with hair of spun gold and eyes of clearest sapphire. Naught was known about her save that her name was Ophelia, and for delivering the realm she came to be revered as a oracle of light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace, but 15 years later, her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. Say what? When Sin Eaters laid ruin to the kingdom of Vopar, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blatant touch. One with hairs of spun gold and eyes of clear sapphire, she was hailed as a oracle reborn and came to likewise be called Ophelia. Enlisting the Yulmore in the army, this was the thought vanquished countless sin eaters. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. Yet with her dying breath, she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Ophelia will return. And true to her words, some years later, another young girl was discovered who possessed the self-same eyes, that self-same hair, and those self-same powers. She too took the name Ophelia. She too fought sin eaters as a soldier of Yulmore. And she too fell in battle. Many more were to follow in her footsteps. And so the cycle continues to this day. concludes the tale. By their valor and sacrifice, these women have saved Mormont on numerous occasions. Were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Night Warriors and their nature. Some, perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. Though the oracles were born with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories or the knowledge of her previous incarnations. All the Menthelias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the power they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not. All were made to face the Sin Eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive. Well, that's fucked up. What can you tell us of the current Menthelia? She was found by the Umilorian armies some 10 years ago and taken into their care, or rather their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name. For by that time, under Lord Valthry's rule, Yulmore had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Menthelia was an uncomfortable reminder that Warden no longer wished to fight, a potent threat to the peace, so they kept her under lock and key. For a long while, we heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was Umarian's best interest for her to remain under their control. Then, 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from the clutches, just like a hero from the tales. Indeed, well, I believe we now have a good grasp of Menthelia's tale. Thank you for your time. Oh, I think I know who it was. Forward metal outside. That had to be Thancred. He's the only one suicidal enough to do it. Hey, where'd you go, dude? Wow, the door opened into the... Excuse me. Still good stuff. As you have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Menthelia was none other than our own dear Thancred. Duh! They have since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know that Menthelia journeyed here as Heidelin's emissary to halt the flood of light. It could only be her that the people were first witnessed 100 years ago, the original oracle of light. While there's probably some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. No doubt he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, Thancred we know would not forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking in your roundabout way. Do you think we should rescue Menthelia? Just spit it out. It just so happens, I agree with you. It's quite clear that this Menthelia possesses Heidelin's blessing. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side. Right, Metal? Head nod. Yeah. Oh, really? You're gonna talk? You're not just gonna be like, up and down, up and down. What brings you here? I already knew what the hell you guys were gonna do. A report on a proposal. First report. Scouts have confirmed that the Alara forces at Luxon do indeed have Menthelia in their custody. At present, they are holding her there. Can be certain they will move her to Yulmore before long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. So if we mean to act, we should do so. Which brings me to my proposal. I ask you to trust this undertaking to us and we will restore it. Wait. I don't even know what level I'm at. Before I accept the next one, let me see what level I'm at. Oh, I'm at 75. You know what I just realized too? I don't remember how to play Dark Knight. In a second here to look at my abilities again. Raise the barrier around target absorbs damage to 25% hit points. Unexpected damage. I need carrying a heavy citizens. Okay, let me see here. I usually don't finish. I'm trying to remember. This is an AoE. No, it's just okay. Oh yeah, to target enemies. This is another AoE. This one just drops down now. This is single target, which does the same thing as this. Remember, yeah, Grand Stark Signs, Cruise the Killer, Spell Block. Delivers an attack close to 200, another area effect, that's what happens for 100. I have a cat by my leg. Oh. Oh, that's why I have this down. Okay, Delirium grants stacks, 3 stacks of Delirium, each stack alone. Execution of punches or blood spirit without black blood cost, restoring MP while landing. Oh, okay. That's what I want to use when I'm here. When I have all my equipment. Okay. Alright, I'm starting to remember this stuff. Alright, I remember. Let's hope we get to use it soon. Deep gold headgear coffer. Okay, we'll see the details there, pretty quick. Can you talk?
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed.
That's a yes.
But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary.
Nice timing as well.
'Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you.
I'm wondering what the heck happened to him. Does that get shown up in here, Bruce?
My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide.
I call it Thursday.
And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years.
What the fuck?
Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
Order pizza. No? No, damn.
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmor's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmor's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
Those two look like idiots.
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
And there you have it. If Yulmor wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
I'm always ahead and on the way.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. See to your preparations.
Boy, that was a punch for that old lady. Bring your bow, sonny. Look out your teeth.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
Quest accepted. It's... Oh. I thought I accepted it. Joining the guard. However, highly the extra things of you, you will see no special trigger there. Okay, whatever. Where's your salute, soldier? Oh, it's up. First things first, we'll need uniforms. Get a crystal and me and report to Katniss. She will see you measured and fitted. Everybody's gotta change my shit, man. Bullshit. Ah! Almost went to hit number lock again. Keep forgetting. Oh, wow. Done. And I gotta go up the steps. Just ride my motorcycle. I can't just let me ride my motorcycle inside the place. Let me fly, bitches. Speed run. Alright, what do you got for me? Aye, and there's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it you look your dashing best for your first outing. I like my uniform. What did you do to me? Well, that looks the same. Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. Just tossed it right to her. How goes it? Sorry, Captain, I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. We do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well then, see to it and have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. So take this up with you briefly. Dun 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 dun. As mentioned earlier, we will deploy to scatter dream powder in the air. Right. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the order. For safe liberation, their sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible. Killing everybody. Part of the city. Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents, one deploying from Fort Job and the other from the hostile Imperator. You and Alpha will join the former. Here or am I over here? Maybe this is where I'm at. Metal, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Ah, crap. Proceed to your position. You are to report to Chester at Spigrix. She will issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of dream powder. There shall on our way then. Take care, my friend. We'll see you in the field. Not if I see you first! Daughter came home. It's quite far. There it is. Review collection servers. It almost looks like she's trying to do a Dragon Ball. Trying to collect energy or stuff. Where are you? Disciples of the Hand, okay. Where am I going? Back down. Right. Run it. Run it. Let me jump over this. Let me jump over this. You're gonna let me jump this, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Damn it! Let me go up there. Bad jump. Really? Oh my gosh. Here you go. This will keep you from Yay. Bitter sin. This kiss. Yes, me. Just aside, stuff really gets foul. Most people get liable to end up taking a trip to Dreamland yourselves. As you drink beer now while I'm watching Look out, give the old crone a kiss. Bitch. That's really proud of you. Didn't know better. I didn't say you enjoyed it. Now you're needing to farm, sleep, and health. Just have care and diligence and limits. You don't know physics of games, do you? Says Yes, what do you require? You need to ride one of your thingies to go somewhere. Hey, as much as you want to advise you, Seriously? You should move your character to my main characters. I just got here! Damn it, Bruce. Alright, what are we doing? He's about to deliver an ammo to Redisco's round. One of the locations once the beast will fly from the operation. Tower lies on the route. This is imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may take the delivery of my steed. I gotta show ready ammo for torture at once. To the north and west, you can take the road or you can fly. It's up to you. On arriving, make yourself known to the sentry. She will give you further instructions. You should become separated from the emerald. Worry not, the beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Okay, can I fly? Okay. Place looks a lot different without it lighting up the whole area. I'm sure enough for that, I'll tell you that right now. You discovered a new location. Congratulations. Said this one go to the imperative to the west. Please see it to the handler on duty. Zezol Lami. If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you otherwise. Yeah, but there's alright, into the imperative. Oh, I can be an attunement. Last time, my thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. Wow, there it goes. Well, that was quick. Yes. So that's the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Hostile Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. First thing you want to do is report to the captain and find her at the lookout across the bay. The first thing I want to do is attune myself to that giant ass equipment. I got my bike. Okay, what are we doing, Captain? So it seems that rather than the armor delivering you deliver the armor. Oh, no, thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Kill everyone. No! I'm doing that! I want to kill everybody. What does that look like? actually, it is better. Okay, I wear that. Equipped. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay. Wow. Okay. In readiness for the operation, the MRO will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you will know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed it to them. A task I am sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Emerald Lodge and see to the four beasts. Four of the beasts. Yes, Master. Right, Captain. I will. I'll stop. Yeah, I was right. Let's go. Yeah. There it is. Whee! Dish. Oh, good. He didn't try to kill me. Give me a minute, Bruce. Oh, it's up there. I bet the last one's gonna be ah, broke my legs. Get in the back. First one appetite eventually wins out and it accepts the fodder. He will be back. Accepts the father meaningless. I hate you. Okay. Captain, I did it! Yay! Fed. No. Good. Rest have already been dosed, so we need not fear any of our mounts coming to the dream power. All units are now under the final stages of preparations and time is nigh. Make ready and wait deployment atop the watch and main watchtower and send you your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That's all. Be nice, smile upon us. Right back. Swing back! Again. Okay. You don't want to take it back, do you? Here. That's probably there. It's alright. Enough camera going everywhere. Yeah, full speed. Jump. Even further up? Cuss for it. Oh, we're about to get battle. Yeah. All right. Operation Belgian Cummins, stand ready! During the operation, some of your gear will be glamored. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. They better be! I'm at 392. Hey, it's daytime. What the hell? This one.
Keep moving.
What now?
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
You're gonna be... Sound the alarm!
Are we gonna have to fight General? What's his name at the end of this? Ranger. Hey, that guy got a nice sword. Oh.
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Take the one on the right, I take the one on the left.
On guard!
General What's-His-Name's going to be showing up here in a second. Let's jump out. Thank you. Are you going to Starium? Correct. Come the rest of you. Your weapons need the same specifications as things. Ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way. Who are you? This game locks the door. Magic! Not in well. Alright, come on. I knew we were gonna fight him. Yep, cutscene first. Smoke if you got him. Oh, he's got a little dragon. Brazen thieves. We're coming out. Alright, say so, dog. Come back, Bruce. Alright, I'll take on Roger. I guess I'll go fight. You and me, one on one. Let's do it. Oops, not that stupid. Oh crap, I gotta take those out. Ooh, made it out just in time.
Why do you persist in this folly? It's over!
Not out yet.
Dear boy, you bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yulmore.
Thancred?
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am?
What? Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
Yep.
Break! Fool! You would see your city razed.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmore dare not bear its steel. Ilmeg, the Fairy Kingdom.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds.
Oh.
Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the source to the first? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Interesting. Oh. Yeah,
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
We should be safe enough here.
Nice gunblade.
It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Yulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions.
To get to this next Aether point, you have time to head back to Crystal. Yeah, I think so.
Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Orianger has called this place home for a while now. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Orianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Yulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish 2 things. First, rendezvous with Orianger. And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Excuse me 1 second. Wrong one. Don't know you. Needed to remove that.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let us have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Urianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't. Why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
It is home to the faithful. The most prominent among the northern pixies who have been repentant, making mischief. His powerful illusions play tricks on all who venture into their domain. For example, they can make a familiar pass wholly unfamiliar or lead you to believe you're somewhere not. We are now, I am sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. Yay! Voices, creatures want to play with us, and if this is the case, they should permit us to find a village. Metallong. I have a sneaking suspicion this path will lead us directly into their midst. Oh, and I should mention that Metallong has been informed of our situation, of the different worlds and our mission. You may consider her an ally. Okay, it's your vows. Okay. Ride my bike. Yes, I can ride my bike. Reading, colorful. The summoning stone. Hey, they're good. Right. Teleport. Crystarium. Head back, Bruce. Where are you? Forgot all my buttons. There you go. What are you trading? Really, dude? On. You don't remember the new glasses? Man, I'm still wearing level 70 gear. It's still more powerful than most of the other stuff I've gotten. Yeah, well. Alright, thank you. Why does that exist? Alright, dude. Let me go back to where I was. Era. That's cool. It's alright. What do I got? I got another hour before I need to get off of here. Alright, thank you. What the hell's going on? Here we are, yet the pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun. In which case, metal, there are a variety of plant native to these parts with a distinctive floral tip. Purple tip. Okay. Looking grass. So called because it's used by pixies. I'll explain how I know all this later, but first I need you to know the fights. Oh, if the voice calls you under no circumstances should you respond. Only subject yourself to further mischief. Right. What am I looking for again? Looking grass. Here's some face shrub. This. Don't say anything. Stay a while. Stay forever. Your body begins to feel heavy. Ah, you freaking bitch. Back end. Son of a bitch. I take it you met with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. If assume from your presence you managed to find us some looking around. Yes, I did. Yes, this is the stuff. Thus armed, we should be able to see through the Pixie's veil of invisibility and see them as the first step to dealing with them. Come, let's gather everyone and put Uranje's little trick to good use. Can I move?
Farasitha, Krakleath.
No! We're found! How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait! I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Look, twins! How adorable!
Oh!
Lee, with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
Oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one. In return for a place in El Meg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Damn.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we?
Should we? Would we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition, that you first lend us a helping hand, or 2, or 3. Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger, Pixie's honor.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
Yay! Other people's shit. Oh, look at me, look at me. I have a test for you. Metallong is evolved it's always lovely, and it can't look lovely without flowers blooming. No flowers bloom lovelier than evergreens. So here are some evergreens leaves for them. So them here, there, and everywhere like this. Simple as a dimple, yes? Okay. Let's see what Islala. So I'm so hungry I may faint. Fruit. A little fruit will set me all right. Will you go and fetch some for me? Just outside the village, you'll find a hillock. 2 great bell trees grow there. If you give them a shake, they should render upon their sweet, succulent burdens. That sounds delightful. Dude, you're glowing. Looks so much lovely. There used to be a city of mortals here, a great big bustling place called Bover, or so and such. The Sin Eaters came and everything disappeared. Since then, we pixies have been living here, and we've given the old houses our touch. Lovely, don't you think? Wow. Of course, Captain. Again? No. Well, maybe. Well, we can't wait for the flowers to bloom. Perhaps we'll make pretty curtains out of them. Whatever floats your boat. Ow. Mortal, hear my plea. Our precious children are thirsty. Water. Our children ask why the leafmen you see standing about our village. Adorable, aren't they? Okay. Now you need to go to Longmere Lake to draw the water. Once you have it, see that our children have a good drenching. Oh, but be warned, the Foth make their home in the lake. They tend to play rough, so have care. Kill some things. Interacting. Whoop. Gotta get it out of the Galavell, the Griffin Galavell. That's Mothra. Come back to me now. Wait, how'd I get the drop on? How am I supposed to kill like 60 million? Location. Interacting. Oh, hey. Alright, totally no. bean. All right. Wrong button. Wrong game. Keep doing that. Oh, that's right. It was supposed to drench it. I am Leaf Man. Hello, Leafman. I'm the third. You've given water to our children. Thank you so much. They're all very dear to us. We wanted to get the egg as stray mortals, but we were attached to them and decided to take them in. Okay. You and yours would have been our children too, but the enchantment didn't catch as well as we'd hoped. It's never too late. They're people! The Leafmen are made out of people! You're done sowing the seeds? Thank you. This shall help little Lydia live up to his name, which means flower house, in case you weren't aware. We weren't always here, you know. We used to live deep in a lush forest. It was beautiful beyond compare, but almost all of it was swallowed up by the light. For a while we roamed, but eventually we found a place that men had abandoned. Together with our fellow faithful, we decided to make our new home. The land of everlasting spring, this is our home. It could be yours too, forever and ever. Alright, one of dying of starvation. Last one. Did you do the fruit? No. What do you mean no? No? Oh, thank you so much. You saved me. Alright. You saved me from my boredom. You should have seen the look on your face when the bugs came down. Teehee. Bitch. You've done me some great service. The one thing we pixies are serious about, it's having fun. Dull and painful things, hate them. Engineers are dull and painful, both. So we hate them especially. Huh. You mortals try to fight these monstrosities, but there's no fun in that. Best to avoid them altogether, we say. Okay. Oh, you will be right back. Use the bathroom again. dogs are outside, so I'll be happy to go out there and get them. Can I just dismount? There we go. Okay. Next. Cutscene. How goes it, Metal? Well, they had me run over here, run over there, kill some bugs. So mix it with tasks and pranks. Yeah, that pretty much sums up my own experience. I have no troubles worthy in the name. How long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Indeed, whenever I inquire how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same, a little. I doubt they have any intention of releasing us in the near future. Ariadne once told me a story about the pixies. They are born from the souls of those who died as children, or so it's believed. Though they don't have memories of their previous lives, the desire to have fun remains imprinted on their souls. So they live only to play, keeping hapless mortals from their pleasure for years on end. Sometimes even until death. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon in the literature examining a similar subject. The soul was likened to a core that resides in the ether, and its presence is what differentiates us from such beings as sprites and arcane entities. Upon death, said core ordinarily dissipates alongside the ether and composes the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to the corporeal realm, either by the will of its owner or by means of certain arts. In time, the soul may regather her ether unto itself to assume another form, or find newly emerged life in which to abide. The pixies may be one such instance of this. If ghosts are really souls with bodies, what does that make us? I think you've become that which you fear most, brother dearest. However, the pixies may have come into being. Leave them to judge when they are satisfied. They will never be satisfied. Nay, we must negotiate terms with the creatures. Where to begin? It seems to me we would need to at least one among them to sympathize with us. Unfortunately, your chores and the encounter pixies seem very faint and amenable to reason. Oh yeah! At any rate, I dare to hope this will offer us a way out. Without further delay, then summon this feel you. Oh yeah, I remember. She's in the Crystarium. That's right. Try to say your keyboard on the software keyboard to enter some of your pixie form in a designated location. Gotcha. What to say? Designated location. Destination. Ruby, 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 yeah, I heard that song when I was out. DoorDash. So my sapling has finally remembered about his lovely branch. But with such half-hearted call, he may as well walk me off and cast me aside. I have no sapling. Okay, what the fuck? Please, I need you. Capitalize. Please. Okay, that's what I did. Oh, I need to have that. Okay. So your idea of a favorite call? A sodding log could do it more fire. Bitch. You are a bitch. Oh, loveliest of branches, please grant me your sucker. Oh my god. Oh. I gotta spell it right too. I'm laughing so hard. Oh, loveliest of branches. Please grant me your sucker. Oh, did I misspell it? Wait. Yeah, I did. Est branches. Please grant me sucker. And what the heck? That's what I typed out. Okay, something's wrong here. Oh, I see what I forgot the exclamation.
You're late! Late! I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting. But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing he is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke. But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Well. If it isn't fail, the mold feel. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself.
Hold on a second. I think the dogs are ready to come back in. Be right back.
Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, he will never be yours. Never, never, ever!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No, no, no! You can't keep them either! They're for my amusement and mine alone! And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of his bag all over your precious village.
I'm back, by the way. This is funny.
There'll be cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that,
All right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger?
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden Fernic to you at once.
Clear.
So this is the true Ilmeg.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
Bitch. Maybe I should be recording these. That's some good shorts right there. Short bits. Alright, what do I got? I got about half an hour. For half an hour out of these sakes, let us be quick. It would be a shame to return only to find the day of the maid to play one game. Now the place we see is the abandoned manor of a nobleman and a scholar. I didn't see somebody flying. The Bookman's Shell is called after the fellow's vast collection of tomes and agreeable habitat for a friend. I'm sure you'll agree. If we follow the path north, we should soon find the place. Come along. Bye! Have a good time! Motorcycle! Interesting tower. Yeah, lightning. Oh, those are wings. Like, look at them. They look like wings. Yeah, I'm not interested. I might hit 76. Next time I log in, it's got all that stuff. It's a boom. I'm enjoying myself with this, right? The Bookman shells. And here we are at long last, again, Urianger's humble abode. Come, Let's see if he's home. Cutscene. Couple more books here. More books there.
Urianger, are you in?
Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends his way.
I think I missed a phone call.
The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon.
The hell? Well, you've been busy here. Got new garb and everything.
Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Run along, Minfilia. We will meet you outside. Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already?
Yeah, you were the last one, dude. As he explains everything in 2 seconds. And we are back.
That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore. Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral Calamity. As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come. There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald. So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful ilm at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time.
Inch by inch, yard by yard, mile by mile. In case anyone didn't figure that out.
Yet the joy they felt was short-lived. For in so doing, they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile. Black Rose. Its potency defied all reckoning. Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed, for spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist. And those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
Stalis hasn't been seen yet.
Were no more. For the weapon spared not one, not even thee. An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold. No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy. To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency. Come. Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
Yeah, it's a chart of the elements.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source. As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active; umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral. Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer. Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race. Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the 2 forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events. The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings. Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
we would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity. Well, At least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged. We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Ilmeg. Speaking of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Sorry.
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Leargear, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake.
Yep, had a feeling about that.
To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation. Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Gil. Sorry, not gold, Gil. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? No, I'm not saying you should lose, but yeah. Indeed, that the night be lost behind the shroud of blood and light. Doubt not, but that the stars still shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty from the strife before us. For a blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provide me with adequate grounding in the art. But enough of myself, let us now speak of our task. As I did mention, if we are to enter Legaia, we must needs to gain the Pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viads that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Yeah, sure, fine, whatever. Meanwhile, Metal, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts, there bideth a falcon known as for its beauteous wings. The hawker. That sounds really nice. I shall lend thee a receptacle. The fuck? Somebody just came in. Okay. A receptacle within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. Shit. I gotta remember not to kill him. Okay. I'll try not to kill him. Oh, let me ride my bike. Ow, bitches. Alright, who wants to go first? How about you, my friend? Capture a hawker. No, but I got a hook. Oh, wait, yeah. Truly magnificent citizens. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return at noon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take 9 LMEs. Boink. Sorry.
'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget. White auracite, newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary, our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you. I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire. Hast thou spoken to him of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any.
After this is done, I'm probably gonna have to call it a night. Or a day.
As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. 'Twas there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
Yeah, I'm curious.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
Really? A freaking dog. Okay, I am gonna go back. Alright. Going back here. I'm not gonna finish that quest. I don't know how long that thing can take. But whatever. Today, I will try and take this up tomorrow. If I'm not back tomorrow, I will be back Wednesday. Because tomorrow, if anything, I am going to try and rearrange some stuff here. Making myself a little more comfortable. I hate how the way I'm sitting right now. I have my back to the living room. No room. Not dumb kids. My not dumb kids. My not dumb kids. Alright, so here's where I'm going to park it. And I want to thank everyone that showed up. And if anyone watches this on the replay, thank you very much. And hopefully I'll catch you when it's live. I'm going to try and get some other stuff going on the channel. Tonight I'm going to try and stream on Twitch. Same name as what I got. I just haven't figured out what I want to play yet. I may start Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, thank you all. Have a good day. And take care.